Good afternoon. Hope you are doing well. It's Saturday, and I think something that would help me feel better today, enjoy my life today, is singing a few songs. It seems like that'll work for me. And if that's something that's of interest to you, well, I hope you join me. How about a little Johnny Horton? I'm feeling kind of Johnny Horton-ish. Let's try that. Well, today I'm so weary. Today I'm so blue, sad and broken hearted, and it's all because of you. Life was so sweet, dear. Life was a song. Now you've gone and left me. Oh, where do I belong? And it's all for the love of a dear little girl. All for the love that sets your heart in a whirl. I'm a man who'd give his life and the joys of this world. All for the love of a girl. And it's all for the love of a dear little girl. All for the love that sends your heart in a whirl. I'm a man who'd give his life and the joys of this world. All for the love of a girl. How about a little Battle of New Orleans action? In 1814, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we caught the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began a-running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We looked down the river and we seen the British come, and there must have been 100 of them beating on a drum. They stepped so high and they made their bugles ring. We sat beside our cotton bales and didn't say a thing. We fired our guns and the British kept coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, here Chris said we could take him by as if we didn't fire muskets till we looked him in the eyes. We held our fire till we see their faces well. Then we opened up our squirrel guns and really gave them well. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch him on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We fired our cannon until the barrel melted down, so we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. We filled his head with cannonballs and powdered his behind, and when we touched the powder off, the gator lost his mind. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. Wasn't quite as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch him on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. How about Comanche? Sad story about a brave horse. The battle was over at Custer's last stand, and taps were sounding for all the brave men, while one lone survivor, wounded and weak, Comanche, the brave horse, lay at the general's feet. Comanche, you fought hard. Comanche, you tried. You were a good soldier, so hold your head up high. For even the bravest sometimes must fall. Comanche, the brave horse, you gave your all. Though you are silent, your deeds did speak loud. If your buddies could see you, I know they'd be proud. The symbol of bravery at the little big home. Poor old Comanche, you battle scarred and torn. Comanche, you fought hard. Comanche, you tried. You were a good soldier, so hold your head up high. For even the bravest sometimes must fall. Comanche, the brave horse, you gave your all. Comanche, you fought hard. Comanche, you tried. You were a good soldier, so hold your head up high. For even the bravest sometimes must fall. Comanche, the brave horse, you gave your all. All right, this is not a Johnny Horton song. This is a Hank Williams song. Well, I left my home down on the rural route. I told my pa I was stepping out and get the honky-tonk blues. Yeah, them honky-tonk blues. Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Well, I went to a dance and I wore out my shoes. Woke up this morning wishing I could lose them jumping honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Well, I stepped in every place in town. This city life has really got me down. I got the honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. I'm gonna tuck my worries underneath my arm and scat right back to my pappy's farm and leave these honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. I got the honky-tonk blues. And with honky-tonk blues, there's always a honky-tonk man. Whoops. Like this one. I'm a honky-tonk man, and I can't seem to stop. I love to give the girls a whirl to the music on that old jukebox. But when my money's all gone, I'm on the telephone, hollering, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home? I live it fast and dangerously, but I got plenty of company. When the moon comes up and the sun goes down, that's when I want to see the lights of town. 'Cause I'm a honky-tonk man, and I can't seem to stop. I love to give the girls a whirl to the music on that old jukebox. But when my money's all gone, I'm on the telephone, hollering, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home? I'm a honky-tonk man, and I can't seem to stop. I love to give the girls a whirl to the music on that old jukebox. But when my money's all gone, I'm on the telephone, hollering, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home? It takes a pretty little gal and a jug of wine. That's what it takes to make a honky-tonk man. With the jukebox a moaning, that honky-tonk sound. That's when I want to lay my money down. 'Cause I'm a honky-tonk man, and I can't seem to stop. I love to give the girls a whirl to the music on that old jukebox. But when my money's all gone, I'm on the telephone, hollering, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home? Hollering, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home? All right, I don't know this one all that well, but I'm going to learn it. So we'll try it today. Once there was a mountain man who couldn't write his name, yet he deserves a front row seat in history's Hall of Fame. He forgot more about the Indians than we will ever know. He spoke the language of the Sioux, the Blackfoot, and the Crow. Let's drink to old Jim Bridger. Yes, lift your glasses high. As long as there's a USA, don't let his memory die. That he was making history never once occurred to him. But I doubt if we'd have been here if it weren't for men like Jim. He spoke with General Custer and said, listen, yellow hair, the Sioux are a great nation, so treat them fair and square. Sit in on their war councils, don't laugh away their pride. But Custer didn't listen, that little bighorn Custer died. Let's drink to old Jim Bridger, yet lift your glasses high. As long as there's a USA, don't let his memory die. That he was making history never once occurred to him. But I doubt if we'd have been here if it weren't for men like Jim. There's poems and there's legends that tell of Carson's fame. You compared to Jim Bridger, Kit was civilized and tame. These words are straight from Carson's lip if you spread some store on him. If there's a man who knows this God-forsaken land, it's Jim. Let's drink to old Jim Bridger. Yes, lift your glasses high. As long as there's a USA, don't let his memory die. That he was making history never once occurred to him. But I doubt if we'd have been here if it weren't for men like Jim. Yeah, I doubt if we'd have been here if it weren't for men like Jim. How about a little North to Alaska? That's probably Johnny Horton's most famous song. Big Sam left Seattle in the year of 92 with George Pratt, his partner, and brother Billy, too. They crossed the Yukon River and they found the Bonanza Gold below that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountains to the valleys far below. He talked to his team of huskies as he mushed them through the snow. With the northern lights a running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of 1901. Where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. North to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. George turns to Sam with his gold in his hand. Said, Sam, you're looking at a lonely, lonely man. I'd trade all the gold that's buried in this land for one small band of gold to place on a sweet little Jenny's hand. 'Cause man needs a woman to love him all the time. Remember, Sam, that true love is so hard to find. I built for my Jenny a honeymoon home below that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome. Where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, going north, the rush is on. North to Alaska, the north, go north, the rush is on. North to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. And another Alaska song, Springtime in Alaska. I mushed from Point Barrow through a blizzard of snow. Been out prospecting for 2 years or so. Pulled into Fairbanks, the city was a boom. So I took a little stroll to the Red Dog Saloon. As I walked in the door, the music was clear. The prettiest voice I had heard in 2 years. The song she was singing made a man's blood run cold. When it's springtime in Alaska, it's 40 below. When it's springtime in Alaska, it's 40 below. It was red-headed Lil who was singing so sweet. I reached down and took the snowpacks off my feet. I reached for the gal who was singing that tune. We did the Eskimo hop all around the saloon. We did the caribou crawl and a grizzly bear hug. We did our dance on a Kodiak rug. The song she kept singing made a man's blood run cold. When it's springtime in Alaska, it's 40 below. When it's springtime in Alaska, it's 40 below. I was as innocent as I could be. I didn't know that Lil was big head's boy to be. He took out his knife and he gave it a throw. When it's springtime in Alaska, I'll be 6 feet below. When it's springtime in Alaska, I'll be 6 feet below. Johnny Horton had a whole bunch of cool songs, and he died in 1950. Died in 1950. So these songs are 70 years at least old. The mansion I own has captured your heart. You said it was love, dear. You lied from the start. I wanted true love, but you wanted my gold. Someday you'll be sorry for the lies that you told. You stole my heart and you cheated on me. But someday, my darling, I know that you'll see a house without love can make you so cold, and you will be lonely in the mansion you stole. You said it was love, dear, but you lied from the start. I wanted true love, but you wanted my gold. Someday you'll be sorry for the lies that you told. Oh, I lost the tune entirely here. You stolen my heart and you cheated on me. But someday, my darling, I know that you'll see a house without love can make you so cold, and you will be lonely in the mansion you stole, and you will be lonely in the mansion you stole. That was a tough one. How about a little Whisper and Pine? Snowflakes fall as winter comes, and time just seems to fly. Is it the loneliness in me that makes me wanna cry? My heart is sad like a mourning dove that's lost its mate in flight. Hear the cooing of his lonely heart through the stillness of the night. Whispering pines, and tell me, is it so? Whispering pines, You're the one who knows. Darling, she's gone, oh, she's gone. And I need your sympathy. Whispering pines, send my baby back to me. See that squirrel up in the tree, his mate there on the ground. Hear their barking call of love for the happiness they found. Hush, my love, still my love, for this I've gotta know. I send a message by the wind because I love her so. Whispering pines, and tell me, is it so? Whispering pines, you're the one who knows. And darling, she's gone, oh, she's gone. And I need your sympathy. Whispering pines, send my baby back to me. Whispering pines, send my baby back to me. How about another Johnny Horton song, Sink the Bismarck? How about that? In May of 1941, the war had just begun. The Germans had the biggest ship that had the biggest guns. The Bismarck was the fastest ship that ever sailed the sea. On her decks were guns as big as steers and shells as big as trees. Out of the cold and foggy night came the British ship, the Hood. And every British seaman I knew and understood. They had to sink the Bismarck, the terror of the sea. Stop those guns as big as steers and them shells as big as trees. We'll find that German battleship that's making such a fuss. We gotta sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. We'll hit the decks of running balls and spin them guns around. And when we find that Bismarck, we're gonna cut her down. The Hood found the Bismarck, and on that fatal day, the Bismarck started firing 15 miles away. We gotta sink the Bismarck was the battle sound. But when the smoke had cleared away, the mighty Hood went down. For 6 long days and weary nights, they tried to find her trail. And Churchill told the people, put every ship for sail. For somewhere on that ocean, I know she's gotta be. We gotta sink the Bismarck to the bottom of the sea. We'll find that German battleship that's making such a fuss. We gotta sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. We'll hit the decks of running balls and spin them guns around. And when we find that Bismarck, we're gonna cut her down. The fog was gone the 7th day, and they saw the morning sun. 10 hours away from homeland, the Bismarck made its run. The admiral of the British fleet said, turn them bows around. We found that German battleship, and we're gonna cut her down. The British guns were aimed and the shells were coming fast. The first shell hit the Bismarck, they knew she couldn't last. That mighty German battleship is just a memory. Sink the Bismarck was the battle cry that shook the 7 seas. We found that German battleship that was making such a fuss. We had to sink the Bismarck cause the world depended on us. We hit the decks of running bars and we spun them guns around. We found that mighty Bismarck and then we shut her down. We found that mighty Bismarck and then we cut her down. Okay, I haven't sang Fire It Up for 4 days. I know that is tough on my mental health. But we'll get that one underway here. She's sitting staring out the window trying to figure out just what to do. The last time she gave her heart away, it came back broken too. And like an old abandoned car, she parked it up on Lonely Avenue. And she forgot all about it till the day she laid her eyes on you. And then her heart said, fire it up. And her soul said, fire it up. And her mind said, fire it up. Let love live again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let love live again. He's sitting in a subway station, watching as the trains go flying by. He used to hate the black man, till a black man reached out and saved his life. He was pulled out of the darkness, rescued and blinded by the light. Ain't it crazy how one simple act of kindness can open up our eyes? And his heart said, fire it up. And his soul said, fire it up. And his mind said, fire it up. Let love live again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let love live again. Here we are together, you and me, still trying to figure out the world, searching for a reason to believe in what makes this big ball turn. But as we hold on to each other, give love, show love for all love's worth. Yeah, they might call us crazy, but tell me, who's it gonna hurt? Who's it gonna hurt? And let her heart say, fire it up. And let her mind say, fire it up. And let her soul say, fire it up. Let love live again. Let love live again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let love live again. And that song references Heartbreak Hotel, which of course is an Elvis Presley song. I think we need that now. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel, where I'll be so lonely, baby, where I'm so lonely. I get so lonely I could die. Although it's always crowded, you still to find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom. Oh, baby, they'll make you so lonely, baby. Well, they'll be so lonely. They'll be so lonely they could die. Well, the bellhop's tears keep flowing, and the desk clerk's dressed in black. They've been so long on Lonely Street, well, they never get back. Oh, baby, they'll be so lonely, baby. They'll be so lonely. They'll be so lonely they could die. Now, if your baby leaves you and you got a sad tale to tell, just take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel, where you'll be so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely you could die. Well, though it's always crowded, you still to find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom. Oh, baby, they'll make you so lonely, baby. They'll make you so lonely. They'll be so lonely they could die. How about little Tom Jones? Why not? The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train. And there to meet me is my mama and my papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold, and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I wake and look around me at the four gray walls that surround me. And I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. For there's a God and there's a sad old padre. On and on we'll walk at daybreak. Again, I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree as they lay me neath the green, green grass of home. All righty. Now what? Now what we might want to sing? What do you think? I think maybe a little Delbert McClinton. Can never have too much Delbert. I went down to the river, stood by the shore. It seems like the devil's always trying to get in my door. And just when I think I can't take any more, here he comes again, my friend. He keeps sending me angels from up on high. He keeps sending me angels to keep me from crying. He keeps sending me angels, sweet and true. He keeps sending me angels just like you. Went up on that mountain, a face to the wind, amazed at the number of times that I sinned, and all the memories and all the enemies that should have been friends. Here he comes again, my friend. He keeps sending me angels from up on high. He keeps sending me angels to keep me from crying. He keeps sending me angels, sweet and true. He keeps sending me angels just like you. He keeps sending me angels just like you. Some say it's coming. I say it's already here. The joy that we share through the pain and the tears. And when I look in your eyes, everything seems so clear. Here he comes again, my friend. He keeps sending me angels from up on high. He keeps sending me angels to keep me from crying. He keeps sending me angels, sweet and true. He keeps sending me angels just like you. He keeps sending me angels just like you. How about a little Dave Dudley or Sawyer Brown Band, depending on where you heard it? Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's a running like never before. The speed's on ahead, all right. I don't see a cop inside. 6 days on the road, and am I gonna make it home tonight? I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed the Jimmy in a white. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not that sort of guy. I could find one to hold me tight, but I could never make believe it's all right. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, the ICC is a checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbook's way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's cold. She's slow. The flame from a stack and it's blowing black as coal. My hometown's coming in sight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. How about 1952 Vincent Black Lightning? Story, a man and a woman and a motorcycle. Ends badly. Well, sort of. Said Red Molly to James, well, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special owning it such like. Said James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. And I seen you on the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he pulled her on behind. And down to Box Hill they did ride. Said James to Red Motley, here's a ring for your right hand. But I tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I've fought with the law since I was 17. I've robbed many a man to get my Vincent machine. Now I'm 21 years, I might make 22. I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. But if fate should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, called Sergeant McQuaid, for they taking young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Oh, come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When he came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. She was running out of road. He was running out of road. He was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry and said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. In my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greaveses won't do, or they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. Well, he reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. He said, I got no further use for these. I see angels on aerials in leather and chrome, swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. How about little Johnny Rivers, Seventh Son? Fun song to sing. Everybody's talking about the seventh son in In the whole wide world, there is only one, and I'm the one. Oh, I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one. The one they call the seventh son. I can see your future, it'll come to pass. I can do things to you, make your heart feel glad. Look in the sky, predict the rain, tell when a woman's got another man. I'm the one. Oh, I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one. The one they call the seventh son. I can sing these words that'll sound so sweet. They'll even make your little heart skip a beat. Heal the sick, raise the dead, make them girls talk out of their heads. I'm the one. Oh, I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one. The one they call the seventh son. I'm the one. I'm the one. The one they call the seventh son. I'm the one. I'm the one. The one they call the seventh son. How about a little Frank Sinatra? Well, that's life. Oh, settle down. Audience is so excited. Singing before they're applauding even before I've sang the song. Amazing. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life, and as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks on stumbling on a dream. But I don't let it get me down, 'cause this fine old world keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought about quitting, baby, but my hot jaws ain't gonna bite. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right on a big bird and then I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. And that's life. That's what all the people say. Riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I get back on top in June. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. What am I looking for? What's that song called? Oh, let's do this one by. Oh, let's see this. Yeah, this is a Mavis song. Oh, my audience is petered out there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Whoop, stop it. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. we shall not be moved. I'm fighting for our children, we shall not be moved. I'm fighting for our children, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. Standing for our sisters, we shall not be moved. Standing for our sisters, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. Walking with our brothers, we shall not be moved. Working with our brothers, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. Black and white together, we shall not be moved. Black and white together, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. What's that song called? By Billy something. What is it called again? What do you think I would do in this moment? In this moment, that's what it's called. Oh, come on. How come I can't find this song? At this moment. At this moment. That's what it's called. Okay. What do you think I would do at this moment when you're standing before me with tears in your eyes, trying to tell me that you have found you another and you just don't love me no more? What did you think I would say at this moment when I'm faced with the knowledge that you just don't love me? Do you think I would curse you or say things that hurt you? 'Cause you just don't love me no more. Did you think I could hate you or raise my hands to you? Now come on, you know me too well. How could I hurt you when, darling, I love you? And you know I'd never hurt you. What do you think I would give at this moment if you'd stay? I'd subtract 20 years from my life. I'd fall down on my knees and kiss the ground that you walk on if you could just hold me again. I'd fall down on my knees, kiss the ground that you walk on, baby, if I could just hold you. If I could just hold you. If I could just hold you again. Oh. Let's do an Elvira for fun. the funnest song to sing. Eyes that look like heaven, lips like sherry wine. That girl can sure enough make my little light shine. I get a funny feeling up and down my spine, 'cause I know that my Elvira's mine. So I'm singing, Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, boom, pop, a mile. Giddy up, boom, pop, a mile. Hi ho, silver, away. Tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe, and I'm gonna give her all the love I can. She's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I saved up my last $2. We're gonna search and find that preacher man. Now I'm singing, Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, pop, a mile. Giddy up, pop, a mile. Hi ho, silver, away. Giddy up, pop, a mile. Giddy up, pop, a mile. Giddy up, pop, a mile. Hi ho, silver, away. Oh, you know what? I was listening to some Bob Seger the other day, and I know a Ramblin' Man song, but Bob Seger also has a Ramblin' Man. What's his song like again? Ramblin' Man, Bob Seger. The one that I know is by Allman Brothers. Ramblin' Man, Bob Seger. All right, what we got? Bobby Seger. I was a big fan of Bob Seger. Ramblin' Gamblin' Man, it's called. Okay. 1969. Lyrics. There we go. Lyrics for Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. Let's give this a look. See if I can remember it. Okay, here. Okay, I remember this. Got a real, like a raunchy kind of beat thing to it. I'm gonna tell my tale, come on, and give a listen. 'Cause I was born lonely down by the riverside, learned to spin fortune wheels and throw dice. I was just 13 when I had to leave home, knew I couldn't stick around, had to roam. Ain't good looking, but you know I ain't shy, ain't afraid to look a girl in the eye. And if you need some loving and you need it right away, take a little time out. Maybe I'll stay, but I got to ramble. Lord, I got to gamble. Lord, I got to ramble. I was born a rambling, gambling man. Come on now. Give a listen. All right now. I'm out of money 'cause you know I need some. Ain't around to love you now. God, I gotta run. Gotta keep moving. Never gonna slow down. You can have your funky world. See you around, 'cause I got to ramble, rambling man. Yeah, I got to gamble, gambling man. Got to ramble, rambling man. Oh, I was born a rambling, gambling man. I was born a rambling, gambling man. All right. It's not bad. Okay, but the actual one that I know is this one. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand. I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia. He wound up on the wrong end of a gun. I was born in the backseat of a Greyhound bus rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. I'm leaving for New Orleans tomorrow, heading out of Nashville, Tennessee. They always having a good time down on the bayou, oh Lord. Them Delta women think the world of me. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. All right. Oh, my audience is going to get them started here again. There we go. Okay. So, what now? Oh, how long have I been singing here? 56 minutes, 36 seconds. I got probably another couple songs. How about, oh, I think maybe it's time to get some rhythm. Let's do that. Hey, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rock and roll feeling in your bones for taps on your toes and get going, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Little shoe shine won't never get slowed down, but he got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a dirty corner of a windy street. Well, I asked him when he shined my shoes, how'd he keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he waved his little head, popped the shoe shine rag, and then he said, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. A jumpy rhythm makes you feel so fine, it'll shake all the troubles from your worried mind. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, but taps on your toes and get going. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Well, I sat down and listened to Shoe Shine Boy, and I thought I was going to jump for joy. Slapped on the shoe paws left and right, took a shoe shine rag and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe the sweat away. I said, you're a mighty little boy to be a worker. He said, I like it with a big wide grin, kept it popping, and he said again, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. It only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe. There's $1 million worth of good for you. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. All right, how about Glad All Over by the Dave Clark Five? You don't hear Johnny Cash and then the Dave Clark Five on any other a cappella singing show anywhere. That's a unique offering right there, I got to tell you. You say that you love me all of the time. You say that you need me, you'll always be mine. I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over, so glad you're mine. I'll make you happy. You'll never be blue. You'll have no sorrow, 'cause I'll always be true. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad, so glad you're mine. Other girls may try to take me away, but you know it's by your side I will stay. I'll stay. Our love will last now till the end of time, because this love now it's got to be yours and mine. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over, so glad you're mine. Other girls may try to take me away, but you know it's by your side I will stay. I'll stay all of our lives now until the end of time, because this love now is only yours and mine. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over, so glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine. All right. How about a song and a story? I know what you're thinking. A song and a story. That's incredible. Here's the story. Story. I think it is. When I was 16 years old, I registered a car. I got my driver's license and registered a car that same day in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So got my driver's license, registered a car, 1966 Chevrolet white Bel Air 4-door with a 283 V8 motor and a 3-speed manual transmission where the shift lever is on the steering column. It's called a 3 on the tree. And that car, if you babied it, if you talked nice to it, if you gave it enough room, it could get to 105 miles an hour, just like this song. Streak of lightning coming down the highway. Turn around and watch it go. Switch on the lights and put on the high beams. Better find a preacher on the radio. I like to drive at 105. It's just how fast I got to go. I got the gears and I got the motor. Ain't no reason to go slower. I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocker machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you want to catch me. Neon sign go flashing by like something in your eye. Elvis singing on the radio almost makes you cry. Flashing lights in the rearview mirror, you don't pay them no mind. Pull out the pass, hit the gas, leave them all far behind. I like to drive at 105. It's just how fast I got to go. I got the gears and I got the motor. Ain't no reason to drive slower. I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocker machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you want to catch me. I got the gear. No, I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocker machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you want to catch me. Better hurry up if you want to catch me. All righty. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you tomorrow.